Do games help you have more fun? Do you love games? Because there is such a simple game that will help with your magnesium, and it's called Plant Nanny. It's a simple game. My grandfather might not be very impressed with it that I'm using my phone, an app on my phone to remind me to drink water. But I've been struggling since I moved back to Utah and I just feel so dry all of the time. So I whipped out my plant nanny. And basically, every time you drink water, you hit your plant, the app on your phone, and you give your plant a drink, and then it grows and grows. And if you forget to, it starts to shrivel and die. And the last time I got a little stuck with my water, it just boom, got me right over that little hump of not being hydrated enough. Because here's the problem: when you are not hydrated enough, you're not utilizing the magnesium that you soaked in. When your body is hydrated, magnesium moves through your body. Magnesium is hydrophilic. And so making sure that you're hydrated. Another way today, I had so much fun. I was out shopping and was buying gift cards for team. So I thought, okay, if Plant Nanny is getting me motivated to make sure I'm getting my water in every day, then maybe I could do something fun for Team Good Life while they are packing up orders. We are almost out of vanilla lip balm, so sorry about that one. We will be producing more on Friday, so give us a couple days to get it back in stock and it will come back. So as I was thinking, what do I do to motivate teams so we just really stay focused and doing those things that will support them while they're packing and filling and shipping and doing all the things it takes so that you can experience calm Black Friday. And I realized I need to make it a game for them too. Now, I don't know how to build an app. So is what I did is I went to a bunch of different places today. I went to Locals and Ulta and Maverick. Where else did I go? Walmart. There's somewhere else. Anyway, I went, Home Goods, because several of them like shopping at Sierra. And so I went and got gift cards at all those places. And then we set goals. Okay, here's the goal at the end of the day. If you get that goal done, here's your gift card. It was so much fun today to be at work because they were all working together and they all had a common goal and they knew they got the reward. So I want to ask you, do you need to set yourself up a reward to get something done when it comes to your health? Maybe it's remembering to soak. Maybe it's remembering to drink water. Maybe it's getting to bed on time. Make it fun. Do something fun. There are fascinating studies out there on gamification and what gamification does when you apply that to something that you're wanting to achieve. And if you're wanting to achieve a more hydrated body, like raise my hand, that's me, then I added some gamification. I would love to know, have you ever used Plant Nanny? It's an app. Okay, now I have to be totally upfront here, and that is, I think a couple of times I actually paid for a boost. I think I actually paid for a boost on Plant Nanny because I didn't want my plant to die, and it was about to die because I had forgotten to drink water, which kind of negated the point. But it worked. I set my hydration back in place. So that's what I'm focused on right now, is setting my hydration back in place. Take what you're focused on when it comes to magnesium and set it in place. Add a little goal, add a little reward at the end for yourself, and then keep on that accountability. I think one of the things that was so interesting today to watch team is they were holding each other to accountability. They individually earned it. We do it different every time. Sometimes they earn it as a group, sometimes it's individual. And today it was individual, but they were holding each other to accountability. So this comes back to my whole philosophy of, have you built your board of directors? In my opinion, now you don't have to do this, but I think it's really beneficial because I've been watching women rock it when they add this. I don't run the company Living the Good Life Naturally. Yes, I'm technically the CEO and the founder. I don't run it by myself. I have so many people that help me. So many people. We have an engineer that comes every Friday to keep the machines and equipment up and going. Nick is fabulous if you ever need an engineer. He's seriously amazing because he helps me understand it and I can understand him, and he's a fabulous engineer, and you put those two things together and it's epic. All these different people, accountants and engineers and team and Houston, for those of you that listen to the radio show, Houston's back full-time helping us because we needed him. And there are so many people. I don't run the company by myself. There is no way I could do that. Personally, I don't think you can create health by yourself. I think you need support. And I think you need to have people on your board of directors. I'm the CEO of the business, Living the Good Life Naturally. And I am also the CEO of my life, my body, and what I'm creating. Now, I don't do it all myself, but I bring people on that are really good at what they do. Building that board of directors. I had a problem today and I knew I needed to call Matt, and he was going to guide me through, give me perspective, because that was his area of expertise. So for example, on my board of directors, you might be surprised, I do have a Western medical doctor. Some people are very surprised by that. They're fabulous. I would not go to that Western medical doctor, though, and ask for nutritional data. That's not their area of expertise. Building your board of directors helps you have enough support to create better health. If you have ever been overwhelmed, tired, exhausted, said, I've tried everything and it doesn't work when it comes to soaking in magnesium, then you might need to look at your board of directors and determine if you need to add someone else. Like maybe you've got a friend who's going to text you every night, hey, did you soak in magnesium? Or, hey, did you get your blood work done? Do you know where your red blood cell numbers are at? Or maybe you just need some gamification on water. And if so, go check out Plant Nanny. And don't forget, this is Calm Black Friday, day 2, and we are 25% off of everything on the website, free shipping at $99, and Good Life Cash, which means you shop now, you get Good Life Cash, you come back in December, and you can use that Good Life Cash that you had toward the order in December, which I don't know, that's like a lot of amazing things. So let me know if you've ever used Plant Nanny and if you've ever thought of building a board of directors. I've been working on my board of directors, just fine-tuning it, how it works for me, about 28, maybe 18, 19 years. And I definitely have learned a couple things along the way, things I've learned how to do differently when I bring someone on to my board of directors. And so if we want to talk a little bit more about board of directors, I love talking about it and sharing what I've learned. And I'd love to hear what you've learned, because I've found for me and many others, when you have a strong board of directors, your magnesium burn rate stays low. And that means the magnesium that you're soaking in to achieve cell saturation stays high. And people, that is the goal, a magnesium rich body. If you're not utilizing magnesium, it means you've got a calcium dominant body. And health doesn't happen with a calcium dominant body. It does happen with a magnesium rich body. Let me know down below if plant nanny, gamification, or maybe you just want to have a deeper conversation about building a board of directors when it comes to your health. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I went to go. Oh, my gosh. Okay, I forgot on StreamYard, I have to click over to another part of the page and there's all these comments. I was like, nobody's on tonight. Okay. Oh, gosh, my husband is just forgetting that he's called again. Okay, that kind of hurt to decline his call, but I will call him back. So I believe it's Danae. I hope I said that correctly. Plant, okay. I actually, I think I did buy some tokens. I'm a little like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. But it is really fun to see your plant grow and you get that immediate feedback. Like, where's my plant at? Is it dead? And then it gives you this visual image of your body. And I don't want my body dead. And our bodies are like the plant. We need water. I really loved it. It probably won't work for everyone. It's a free app unless you buy a token to keep your plant alive because it was about to die. I really did like it though, Danae, and I would love to know how it goes for you if it helps you with hydration. Okay, so let's go to this next one. Just finished castor oil packs and making my way to my nightly magnesium bath with my protein shake and water. It's a ritual. That is a beautiful ritual. That's like all the good things just stacked. All the beautiful good things just stacked together. Okay. Fibro does. Fibro does. It is one that I think is very misunderstood by the Western medical community. And I think a lot of people that have fibro are very dismissed. And I think a lot of people that have fibro, maybe they don't look sick. And so people don't realize how lousy they feel. And so family members and colleagues and friends expect you to do all these things, but really, you really are sick and not feeling well on the inside. And it is a tough one. I will agree with you on that and just sit with you for a second and just acknowledge the hard. Yeah. So I hear you. I hear you. Okay. So let's go to this one. Oh, Danae says, I have a black thumb, so maybe this is my way to green thumb and water intake. It truly helped me so much. And I have to tell you, I should have brought it out sooner. I didn't because I had a little bit of ego going on because I was like, I've already done plant nanny. I know how to get my water in. I have systems. But being out of my home and in California and living here in Utah, my systems kind of all fell apart. So I'm back at Plant Nanny, helping me to remember to keep my body hydrated because a hydrated body moves magnesium throughout your body because magnesium is hydrophilic and they go hand in hand. And I'm really glad to see your comments because I was like, oh, nobody's online. Maybe I won't even get on. So I was really glad to see your comments when I was flipped over to the right thing. And tomorrow, I can't wait to touch base again and talk about a few other things. Gamification, though, think about it. Do you need a little app like Plant Nanny, or do you need just a little reward system like I did today with Team? Hey, keep working really hard to keep all these products stocked so that when people go to the website during the Calm Black Friday sale for 25% off magnesium, the best sale price of the year, that the product is there for them. It was important to me. It's really important to me. And I want to do everything I can to keep the product in stock for you. And when something's important to me, I do something to make sure it's happening. And so those gift cards that I bought today, a couple people lit up over Ulta, a couple people lit up over Home Goods. One, our magnesium line lead, Rose, she was saving up to do some things. And so it was fun to have that reward system. You might want to look at getting healthy. How can you set up a reward system that works for your brain? And it might not be Plant Nanny, and that's okay. And you might kind of giggle a little bit that I bought tokens. I kind of do. Find what works for you. And remember, when you turn one stone over and you pick it up and you put all that energy into learning it, figuring it out, you look at it and then you realize it didn't work. Here, this next step. So you've held this, you've picked up the stone, you've held the stone, you figured out the stone, you realize the stone didn't work. Okay, in that moment, this next moment, like right here, is what determines whether you'll get healthier or sicker. And it really is quite simple in some ways. In other ways, it's a habit that has to be created. But when you realize that stone didn't work for you, how you put that stone back down determines how hard it will be for you to create health. If you put the stone back down and you think, oh my gosh, nothing works for me. I've tried everything. I'm just so done with this. I'm never going to be able to create health. It's just not going to happen. Oh, I'm so frustrated. I'm tired. I put so much money into it and I still don't feel good. That's someone that usually doesn't create better health. If you pick up that stone, you put energy of learning about the stone, figuring out how the stone works, applying the new things that you've learned to the stone, and it doesn't work, when you put it back down, you go, whoa, I know I never have to pick that stone up again. I am done with that stone. Like, go away, stone. I never, ever have to look at you again. Now, I'm out to find the next thing to figure out if it works for me or not. Okay, I know that sounds oversimplified. If actually, I'm going to tell you something that you may absolutely disagree with. I think the difference in attitude between the first stone and the second stone is more important than changing the food that you eat. I do. I've seen people eat the same kind of food, but change the pattern with the two stones and they start feeling better. Because when you do the first scenario of the first stone, you're dysregulating your nervous system, you're burning through your magnesium faster, and your body doesn't heal in a dysregulated nervous system. The second stone is a more regulated thought, which helps regulate your nervous system, which slows the magnesium burn rate down so that your body's holding on to what you have. So think about it. Maybe this whole pathway to health, you can walk in a different doorway and achieve the same thing. It might not just be about your food. In fact, I don't think it is completely all about the food you eat. Now, is the food we eat important? Yes, it is. But it's not the only thing. And have you noticed how much we focus on the food? Let's go in through a different door and see if it's easier. Because if there's an easier way, I'm all for that. Let's make it easy instead of feeling so burdensome and oh, it's so hard and I've tried the same thing 30 times and I'm here again. Let's try a different door and go in a different way and see if we can get you feeling better. Because I am convinced that when you get feeling well, when you wake up in the morning and you feel well, and you have energy and you wake up because you're rested and you're ready to wake up, the day that you create is completely different than the kind of day if you start your day going, oh, hitting the snooze, 5 more minutes. You're not going to get rested in 5 more minutes. It's not going to happen. And so let's try a different doorway. And not that I'm not saying food isn't important, but let's take some of the energy we put onto demonizing food and worrying about food and stressing about food and beating ourselves up about food and telling ourselves, oh, we failed again with food. And let's gamify it and make it fun. Go buy, let's see, all the gift cards are over at the other warehouse, but go buy a gift card and tell yourself, if you play Plant Nanny for 5 days, you get to keep, I don't know where you'd love the gift card to. Do you want to know where my husband would love a gift card to? Harbor Freight. Like, seriously, Harbor Freight, honey? That's where you want a gift card to? He would love it. I personally like gift cards to other places, but find the one that works for you. Open a different door. Let's make it easier. It's not this big, heavy, hard thing that's going to take us 50 years. Let's make it easier. Now, if you have a very regimented food pattern that's working for you right now, I love it. Stick with it, do it, and get excited that it works for you. If regimented isn't working for you, let's just walk through a different door. Put together something that works for your brain and your lifestyle right now. And then let's talk about it tomorrow, because I'll be back on and I hope you'll be back on. And I'll see you later. Have a great night. Bye-bye.